Hello everybody, my name is Merc and we're back post Shadows of the Erdtree. I definitely want to explore more of the Flame Peak, but I was told by a friend that I should return to Rykard's arena now that I've slain him. They just hinted at there's something more in here, and I guess in the distance you can kind of see already. Is that Rykard himself right there? I guess it would make sense that you can talk to him afterwards, maybe. Especially because it seems like he was trying to gain immortality through the serpent. Oh, look at his face. He's not looking like he's having a good time right here. Oh. Lady Tanith appears to be eating him now. I was wondering if we'd see her again.
Oh, you... Allow me some time. Our lord's carcass is vast, and not easily consumed. Dear Rykard, please, find purchase within me. I wish to be your serpent, your family. One day, let us devour the gods together.
Alright, well I can't say I was expecting that. This, carcass here. I'm glad it's only his head that's left, otherwise she'd be eating him for years.
Dear Rykard, I wish to be
also, I don't know if she knows, but it seems like she's got it backwards. Because to become part of his kin, you had to be devoured by him, not the other way around, but what do I know? I have to wonder if we reload the area, what we'll find. I'm assuming nothing. Also, it looks like her title changed here. Tanith Volcano Manor Proprietress? I believe her name was just Lady Tanith prior.
Oh, you. Allow me some time. Our lord's carcass is... Dear Rykard, I wish to...
Well, she said she wants more time, so I guess we'll have to return here later. Another thing that we could do that I thought of is returning to Fia here. Although I don't know why it says she's alive right there. I could have sworn she died, but that's part of the reason why I felt like we had to return.
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. This is what's become of your precious witch. Naught but expired meat and bone. This is a proper death, oh Prince. Look at this rotten whore.
Whoa.
No more children can be got from this useless flesh. Behold, your mother is dead.
Your mother? Man, you give this guy some armor and all of a sudden he gets his confidence back. D's got his groove back.
This is revenge, you witch, and you ghoul. This is the wrath of D.
Okay, this is the second time we've left a lady and returned to her dying. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if there was probably a third time in here. Do I want to talk to this guy? Let's loot Fia's hood and robe. Let's read those real quick. Hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fia, the deathbed companion, on her journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is soft as silk, and the dress is thin enough that those embraced can feel every pulse, every bit of her warmth. Jeez. It actually kind of looks like the Flamekeeper robe of Dark Souls 3. Alright, let's see what this guy's gonna say.
Hello. The rotten witch is dead. The Golden Order unsullied.
He doesn't know.
Now I can look my brother Darian in the eye. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit. Darian, now I have no regrets. Honeyed rays of gold, deliver my spirit.
Is he gonna die now too?
Darian, honeyed...
Should I kill him? I mean, I don't see a reason to kill him. He's just trying to kill death. That's no big deal, right? Although he is trying to follow the Golden Order, and we're very much against that at this point. Let's reload the area real quick. Oh, he's gone now too. I kind of expected as much. The inseparable sword, as well as the twinned armor back in our hands once more. We already had this, we gave it to him, and now we have it again. It is a really cool armor set. It reminds me of Lautrec's armor from Dark Souls 1. The inseparable sword, forged by compounding silver and gold, a sacred weapon to hunt those who live in death, deals holy damage. These inseparable twins found solace in the Golden Order, the only institution not to revile them as accursed beings. That's interesting. It's got sacred blade, fires off a golden blade projectile, and the armament retains its holy essence for a while. That is interesting. The two known as D are inseparable twins. The only institution not to revile them as accursed beings. That's interesting. So the Golden Order has a bit of a history of, excuse me, taking on people who are not necessarily a part of the Golden Order, like the Carians of Raya Lucaria. Were not part of the Golden Order initially, but as time went on, Merc embraced them into the Golden Order as well, is my understanding. So I wonder if they're from another nation or something where they were shunned and reviled, and then once they found themselves in the lands between, they had a mission, a purpose to take out the undead. I'm going to assume he didn't actually do his job because I still see this giant death root here. Also, that reminds me, I kind of want to go visit Garank. Maybe we should go slay Garank now. That's a random thing we could do. I kind of want to go visit Lady Tanith again. Maybe we didn't properly reload the area because we just reloaded it from the map as opposed to actually travel away. No, she looks like she's still munching.
Oh, you allow me some time.
Okay, fine. I am intrigued by Garank. I mean, he's the only marker on the map that I've not dealt with, except for this weird item in the middle of the city there. Oops, I didn't mean to leave a marker there. We got to remember, the moment we spawn in on this site of grace, we have to run. Yeah, he's no friend of mine, let's say. I mean, we're level like 160. If we're gonna fight this guy, now is as good a time as any. You know what I mean? I don't know if I want to even go in there, to be honest, but let's give this an attempt, I feel like. Like, it doesn't seem like he's gonna calm down anytime soon, is kind of what I'm getting at. Oh. You just had to attack him once, eh? Dude, I got more death root. Do you want more death root?
Put it away. I won't forget again.
I did not expect this.
Appetite. My sin. So please. Enough.
Sure.
Put it away.
I did.
So please.
What if we reload this area? I mean, technically we're still in battle, it seems. Seek death. I want to open up the map, but we're still in battle, so it's not letting us. It's been a while since we've been over here. I mean, there's no reason to be over here, I guess, except to give him more death root. Is there another site of grace nearby? I don't even remember. This tree in the distance is like shaking so much because of the wind. I thought it was an enemy. I think there's a site of grace up ahead. There is a tower. Normally those towers have sites of grace. Alright. Completely missed that man. I mean, I didn't want to kill Garank in the first place. That's why I've been avoiding attacking him this whole time. We'll just sit to reset aggro. And then warp back, I guess. Hey, how you doing? My good friend Garank. We go way back, him and I. Dude, I got 4 death root for you. How do you feel about that?
I won't forget. Again, I must.
Gave us Beast Claw, which is an ability he was using.
My thanks. Tarnish.
We're just gonna give him one at a time.
Death. My sin.
Your sin.
Not be touched by the hand of man. I shall grant thee my claw.
Was Garank part of the... Feed me more. I wonder if Garank was part of the plot of Black Blades, the Night of Black Death. What do they call it? I don't remember. Listen, it's still kind of early. I'm still drinking my coffee.
I won't forget mine.
Okay. Nothing new there, although he gave us a Beast Claw Great Hammer. One more for you, bud.
I won't forget mine.
Okay. Garank's Beast Claw. Didn't we not just already get this?
I shall grant thee my claws feed me.
Okay. Now you're not going to attack while I read your spells, are you? It requires 15 faith. These are low faith spells. I kind of like that. Incantation taught by Garank the Beast Clergyman creates beast claws that rend the land with shockwaves charging enhanced potency. This incantation represents the fury of Garank. His bestial nature returned as much as it does his restless agitation. And then we have a superior incantation here. Hurls a boulder before the caster. This incantation can be cast repeatedly. Long ago, Garank was a beast of such terrifying ferocity that his former name meant Death of the Demigods. So it kind of leads credence to the idea that he was part of the plot of Black Blades. So we got the Beast Claw Great Hammer with a striking end model to resemble 5 beastly claws. The black nails protruding from the golden fur are said to represent Sarash, Lord of Beasts, who went on to become King Godfrey's regent. And I do remember Sarash is the name of the lion that King Godfrey wore on his shoulder, and apparently the lion itself was an advisor to King Godfrey. It's got a unique skill, the Regal Beast Claw. Slam the hammer into the ground, rending the land asunder with the armament's 5 bestial claws. That seems like a cool weapon. It does holy damage, and we can use it. And it is a great hammer. We might upgrade this. Might as well. Garank's Beast Claw, another superior incantation, creates beast claws that rend the surroundings with shockwaves. Long ago, Garank was yada yada yada. The former name meant Death of the Demigods. I think we have like a trinket or something that might have more information on the plot of the Black Blades. The Night of Black Knives, that's what it's called. Those who gave the demigods their first taste of death. So I wonder if he was part of that. It's interesting. I am intrigued by these new spells. We're not really using most of our spells. I use them a bit off camera just to see what's going on with them, but most of them are not very intriguing. As much as I want this roar to work out for us, it kind of doesn't really do a whole lot. Although I guess I'm not really charging it. Maybe I should try charging it next time I use it. We're definitely not using the Ghost Flame Breath, so we'll get rid of that. So we had Bestial Sling before, and it wasn't that impressive. Let's switch out the Pest Thread Spears for the Boulder as well. And we might as well switch out the Blood Flame Talons. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going to do that much for us. It is an interesting spell, and if we go with our bleed weapons, it might help there, but we can use the Noble Presence spell. I didn't quite realize that. We have just enough faith. Just see how these work. Oh, you just chucked that. I like that. And you can combo it a little. Okay, that's just a big grand slam. We used all of our FP already. That is a good replacement for the roar, because I imagine it's going to do about the same damage, if not more, because we're using the Beast Seal, which boosts bestial incantations, and that's what those are. I mean, since we're doing little bits of random chores here, let's go to Round Table. And let's upgrade that weapon. We're not necessarily going to immediately use it, but I'm curious enough, and we have a bunch of Sombers, so we just don't have like Somber 9s and 10s, I think. Actually, we might have 9s with us.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arms.
I'm just intrigued, you know? Apparently we don't have Somber 3s. We're running low on those. And 8s. Yeah, 9s are a little more rare. And we only have one Somber Ancient Stone, so... I mean, it does holy damage. That's pretty neat. I want to use this heavy Smith Script Great Hammer because I like the idea of throwing my hammer, but at the same time, we need more smithing stones to make it viable. Alright, let's go back to the foot of the forge at Flame Peak here, and let's make some actual progress. That's what I've been wanting to do this whole time. Alright, so the Light of Grace is pointing us towards that Flame Peak up ahead. But of course, we gotta give it our due diligence and explore the rest of this mountaintop. One thing I noticed is on this map here, you can actually see the giant body outlines, which is pretty neat. Oh, hello. Are you a good boy or are you a bad boy? I'm gonna say he's a bad boy. I think I came to the conclusion that these guys don't respect my flame because they are at Flame Peak. So perhaps their understanding of fire has been tempered over time. But 2 jump attacks is enough to take them out. Again, I don't really like taking out these mutant dogs, but sometimes it's gotta be done. I mean, I'd rather fight a mutant dog than this giant hand up there, I think. I'd rather fight a mutant dog than a mutant bird. Those dang birds are scary. Something just died over there. There's the battlefield below, between the birds and the giants, or the trolls, I should say. Trolls are very much not giants. They are giant, if you want to give them that descriptor. But they are not giant noun, you know? Does that make any sense? Probably not. I wanted to jump on his head. It didn't let me. Well, it didn't let me jump. I'm sure if I try hard enough, I probably could have jumped on his head. Got a troll roaring in the distance. Oh, hello. What are they protecting? It's kind of odd. I mean, you're not gonna get me with that. Maybe as I get closer, the other one's gonna hit me though. Yeah, that's kind of how that went down. I don't know if... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Ow! I like that I buffed up entirely for Grank, and then I hit him once, and he's like, no, 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 I'm sorry. Okay. I see you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You're putting down some... I love that roll attack. It's so good. I think he canceled his animation by falling, which is good, because we almost died. Speaking of almost dying... There's a lot going on there. I assumed we were going to die versus Grank, so... To me, that's just the death deficit catching up to us. I'm still in good spirits. As I said, this is a new session, new day of me playing. I'm excited to explore more. It appears that there's a golden branch up ahead. We don't really need those anymore, but... There's a troll just sleeping right there. I tried to jump off and it didn't let me. Hey, turns out this fight's gonna be a lot easier when his best friend is not also throwing pots at us. Ooh, I'm giving this man a bad headache. There is another dude throwing pots in the distance. That's less cool. Let's sneak up on this guy by running directly at him. Yeah, I had a feeling. Got a nice headshot in there. Get some more stagger damage. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I'm going off of like Monster Hunter logic there. Because in that game, if you use a hammer and you hit someone in the head, and by someone I mean a monster, they get very, very staggered. Well, maybe I shouldn't say very staggered, but eventually they will get staggered. What are you doing? Get out of here, hand. Okay, okay. Rude. Was that a Starlight Shard? I'm assuming it was. It was an Arteria Leaf. What the heck? That doesn't seem right. I almost want to play back this video to confirm that that wasn't a Arteria Leaf. That doesn't make any sense. We did see this sleeping giant here. Put him out of his misery. Oh, he actually dropped a blue item. It's probably just another Arteria Leaf, right? Yeah. That's odd. Was it a Somber? No, we got the Somber 7 from the thing. I'm confused. Oh, there's another sleeping giant here. Okay, I was gonna give him a nice bonk on the head to wake him up, and I just conveniently missed. That is such a good attack. It's very silly. A lot of tumbleweeds up here. The concept of tumbleweeds is very silly. It's just like a bush of twigs that grow until the wind eventually knocks it off of its roots and it just rolls away, proliferating its seeds as it travels. That's my understanding of it. It's been a while since I guess I thought about the idea of a tumbleweed. Not exactly a very common item, unless we're talking about westerns. Alright, I do think this means we've checked out this top area here. We probably should get our souls back. There was like 400,000. Don't really want to take out the dog again. Got another giant skull, in which there's a troll atop it. I want to see if we can make this platforming over here. Like, surely they did this on purpose, right? This will be a bit more of a tricky jump, maybe. Not really. We did get back on top of this mountain behind the dude. I wonder why arterial leaf A are growing up here, but B are dropped by these giants. And also, why they're throwing like blue pots of fire. I suppose there doesn't need to be a reason why. But you'd think they'd be throwing, I mean, maybe, I was gonna say, you'd think it'd be throwing the fire giant's fire, but maybe the fire giant's fire is blue. What do I know? We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Doesn't seem like there's anything up here. That message said know something ahead at all the arterial leaps. This seems like a place to fall, perhaps. That's a cute little idea, little campsite here. What even is this? Just a natural formation in the ground. I thought perhaps we were underneath the butt of a giant or something. Yeah, there definitely are smaller giants and way bigger giants, so that's interesting. This game's got me sweating already, and we barely even started. Why were these giants protecting this little area is my question. And again, by giants I mean trolls. Oh. I did not want to see another giant hand. Yep. Just chug up because I'm scared. These hands aren't weak to fire, it seems, or they're probably weak to fire, but they don't do the stop, drop, and roll animation that I want them to be doing. Okay. This is my favorite. Big enemy, so big you can't even hit it. That's my favorite mechanic in Elden Ring. I'm stabbing your pinky. Okay, I did a double roll. Please, double swing. Oh, I was out of stam. Let's just chug up. What if we do something like this? Ta-da! Okay. Apparently it's not the range I thought it was. Hey, that did some decent damage though. Keep that in mind. Random message on the other side of this rock here. What is over here? Necessary item. I'm assuming these bloodstains are from the giant hand we just killed. Surely there won't be another, right? I don't know why I'm taking so much time to read these messages. Be wary of ambush. Surely there's not another giant hand. Just some small giant hands. That makes sense, right? How many times have I said giant already? In this episode. Although it has been going for 30 minutes. Man, time flies. I feel like I've done nothing. Is there a cave here? I can't believe how many messages there are over here. Whoa, where did you come from? Oh, whoa! Whoa! Get me out! Get me out! You know, I saw a bunch of messages like pack ahead, and I still was like, nah, we're fine. They must have been hanging off the edge of the cliff. We don't need to jump attack these fools. Give me those somber sevens. Chug up, because we're at full Estus and we might get another back. Ow. Alright, well that's quite the pack of dudes. Where is this leading us? I'm a little worried about more. Quite the path. I did not expect it to be going this far. All that for this. Oh, it's a crystal tier. That's just extremely rude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you better get set on fire, you friggin' nerd. It ignored my first attack. It shrugged it off. Alright, what is this crystal tier? Crimsoned World, bubble tier. Converts damage received into HP? That's insane! That's Trade City right there. The resulting concoction converts incoming damage into recovered HP, however the physical damage cannot be converted. Physical damage cannot be converted, so it's just magical and like fire, whatever special damage, as opposed to fizz damage. That's an interesting item. I will almost certainly be using that depending on who we're fighting. Let's ride back this way. I don't really want to do the whole lap around. I believe Torrent's ability to scale this mountain. Torrent is part goat anyway, it seems, so... I'm not disappointed with that item, I guess. But it was quite the path to get there. Perhaps we don't go along the edge. We'll go through the giant butt instead. Alright, so I think that means we have explored all of this. Up here. Although maybe not up there. No, that's where the giants were. The giants who chuck. Grace Mimic. Oh, that's random. It's not an item you would expect. What's the lore with arterial leaves again? Dark red leaves with thick swollen veins. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins, stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. So it could be one of those like plants that grow where blood has spilled, and lots of blood would have been spilled up here. Gallons and gallons of blood, assuming the giants had blood, I guess. Because if these are Dark Souls 2 giants, then I would say they wouldn't, because, as mentioned previously, those giants were more tree-like as opposed to human-like. I have no idea. Okay, so we got a chain here we can cross, right? Yeah. There's also the other chain closer to the bonfire. Let's cross this one. Again, we still have no idea how to get over here to the west. Hopefully that'll unveil itself to us soon. It said dog ahead. I'm gonna pull out the torch even though we've proven that these dogs do not care about our torch. This appears to be a giant. He's even holding like a cauldron or something. Kind of scary. Let's just hug the left for a little bit. What is that? What is this? It's like a barrier or something. Does the other chain have it as well? It doesn't seem like it extends too far. Let's do a bit of a ride around, I guess. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. I do notice that instead of giant corpses up here, there's just trees. And I'm still standing by my theory that trees are an invasive species in the lands between. They were brought here by Queen Merica after she planted the Erdtree, which spawned... Oh, we got gold fog walls. We're in a boss fight. That makes sense, I guess. Maybe that's why that silver barrier was there, so we can't jump out. Horseback battle required. I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised that this is a boss fight. Yeah, so this silver fog wall here is probably just to make it so you can't jump off and escape. If you want to escape, you have to kill yourself. It's weird that there's two entrances to the boss room. I suppose there's no reason against it. So everyone's saying go to the rump. Of course, it's a Dark Souls fight. Or a Souls fight, I guess I should say. You always want to attack the rump. I'm assuming because this is a boss arena, there's going to be nothing over here. Why is there a single giant left alive? Was he also a betrayer? Like the trolls were? I don't remember what item had the lore that trolls were betrayed the giants, but because of that little line that we saw, it makes me think that trolls were created by the giants. Alright, I've heard horrible things about a boss named Fire Giant, and here we are. Ow. Oh, it's got a nose on its belly? Probably shouldn't use a fire weapon on a fire giant. Maybe we do want to use the horse. I think I used invulnerability frames there to get away. Okay. What was that? What is this? It's like its arm? It's got a mouth in its belly. It's got a nose. Okay, so the fire of the fire giants quite literally comes from inside them. Ow. Yeah, I was prepping the second roll, but I didn't. Probably would have been a good idea to buff up on the horse before we rode in on this dude. Yeah, I saw that coming. Ow. I got greedy with the idea of like, maybe we'll perfume. I mean, we could still perfume right now. This man's firing key blasts upon us. I don't like this attack. I don't know how to dodge that attack there. I don't even know what he's doing. The answer is he stomped. Also, it seems like his anklet on his right ankle is giving him more defense than his left ankle. Oh, oh, that's just wrong. That's like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Yeah, I wouldn't be thrilled either. Is he gonna rip it? This is okay. So they do appear to have some sort of blood. This is very reminiscent to the last giant fight of Dark Souls 2, where they rip off their arm to use it as a weapon. Is that what's happening here? Ripping off its leg. It's offering its leg to the skies. Is its eyes gonna open? Oh, it did. And by eyes, I mean eye. That's interesting. So it has the flame of frenzy inside of it. I think that's what that means. Oh my god. I don't know why, but just seeing that was quite the thing. Yeah, yeah. Okay. So again, I still think its ankle with the anklet, the little guard that it has, definitely gives it a boost in defense. Let's pop some actual spells upon us this time. And again, we're running out of aromatics, I think. Yeah, we have a decent amount still. We can make some more. So how are we gonna do this? Let's get rid of this. We don't need it. In phase 2, we really need to get away from it because apparently he just explodes. And our head explode. I don't like that idea. Oh, of course he's gonna acknowledge us immediately. Why wouldn't he? Oh, there's a summon sign here. Whose is this? Hey, give me a second. I just want to see who this is. Alexander! You know we gotta summon Alexander. I don't want him dying again, though. Alright, let's do it. I guess summoning him took me off the horse. That's just extremely rude. I'm not quite sure what that is doing, but it's doing something. Oh yeah, I tried to ride my horse. Honestly, I feel like summoning Alexander might be a bad thing if it means you can't use your dang horse. Yep. I'm gonna need you to fight me on flat land, because you having a height advantage is not cool. Also, we should definitely switch this weapon. Probably don't want to fight the fire dude with fire. Alright, I guess I'm going down here now. Alexander, no! It's okay, buddy. We'll make it through it. Phase me? Phase me. Alright, alright. Let's go. We got this. I don't know what we're running from, but we're running from it. I don't even know if you can hear me over all this. Oh, he just did a roll. Alexander, what are you doing over there? I mean, at least he's not gonna die. Maybe we should equip a fire trinket as well. That seems wise. I smashed your kneecap. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, that's a bit rude. Oh, did I stagger him or something? I mean, did Alexander stagger him, I guess? We're definitely summoning Alexander. Even though I think it's a bit of a... more of a downside, because we're increasing the Fire Giant's HP and resistances, probably. And it also means we can't use the horse. Which is why I'm comfortable with the idea of summoning Alexander yet again. And also because he's my friend, okay? I don't have many friends. Let me have my warrior jar boyfriend. He doesn't know, of course, but he will in time. Alright, let's switch out this weapon. Ooh, what if we get crazy with it? What if we start doing some bleed stuff? Like a sicko. Huh? What do you think of that? Probably don't need to cast all of our buffs on us at phase 1. It seems like we do a lot of damage during phase 1. Oh yeah, immediately got on the horse. Let's go, bro. You and me. 100 years. Alex and Merc, 100 years. Okay, so he's losing his arm, like, for show. You even see his leg is has a chunk coming out of it. I'm gonna need you to stop running around though. I need you to stay still for a moment. Can you do that for me? I think I got the stagger off right there. Easy phase. Now we aromatic. We blood flame. And now we have no mana, but it's fine. You know, I've complained a lot about particle effects. This one's up there. This fight's up there for a lot of things going on. Yep. Just roll out. I was expecting a bigger blast there. Ow. Let's chug up. Come on, Alexander, we got this. I staggered him, for sure. I heard the noise. We're gonna bleed him. We're gonna bleed him. I said we're gonna bleed him! Hey, what, is it supposed to be hard? Pretty sure this was a pretty easy fight, all things considered. Alexander didn't even get touched. I mean, he did, but just a little. Beautiful. We lost our souls in the middle of this fight. Our 400,000. I mean, not that I care. It's not even one level, or 135,000. Yeah, no, we need like 200k now. My boy Alexander lived, and that's all that matters. That was an interesting fight, to say the least. It was definitely a mess. Lots of big blasts of particle effects. So I guess this fight was probably necessary to beat the game, which is probably why a lot of people struggled with it. Victory! That's weird. There's some like lava on the bottom of it. I guess we climbed the chain. This has a very similar architecture to other areas. I'm thinking like Limgrave as well as Caelid. I'm just looking at the base of the fortification there. The foundation is probably the word I was looking for. I'm a little worried about all of this. What's it called? The Forge? Forge of the Giants. Got some smoldering butterflies over there. Not that we need them, I'm just curious as to what's over here. A couple of cracks in the ground. I mean, it seems like it wants us to go down there. I don't see any reason to stay up here. I also don't really see a reason to go down there, but I'm assuming we need to for the fire. The fire of the giants. You can't see my face right now, but I just like, my mouth went slack. Mouth ajar. And not Alexander type jar. Alright, well maybe I should have trusted my instinct in thinking there's no reason for us to go down there. I hope we find Alexander. Maybe we just gotta go to the other side of the forge, I guess. I mean, it's kind of silly to me because A, I'm gonna bring this up again. That wasn't that big of a fall, yet it was like an insta-death. Fun, my favorite. B, I've literally rolled in lava. So you think a forge would just be lava too? Not even, you know? Like, I have to imagine lava gets hotter than a forge ever would. Just gonna hop off the horse for a sec. Try left, seek left. Thanks for all the messages now, folks. Maybe they were there before. I kind of doubt it though. I guess I should have went along the ring a little more before I decided to jump inside. I mean, that's not even lava down there. That's just, I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit of lava. Like a mound of ash in the middle. Yeah, it's lava. Really? What's the point of the grace up here? I'm so confused. Fire required. Try jumping. I mean, these people are just dying. Now that I'm looking at the ground texture, it definitely doesn't really look like they want you down there. This man, yeah, I knew exactly what I was looking at. I am at a loss. Maybe we sit down. Oh, okay. Because I wonder if Melina was here, she'd give us some more context. But because my ex-girlfriend left me, we just have to figure it out on our own. Look at those legs. Beautiful legs. I mean, I've already been embraced by the flame of frenzy, so what's some another fire for me? We got some smoldering butterflies behind us too. I am the Flame Lord. Is the tree just gonna get set on fire right now? Am I gonna use my psychic flame powers to... Oh, I am. That's fun. Yes, yes. Burn it all. Including myself. This is the end of the game. We've done it, folks. Oh, look at that. Look at that grace. I have posited the idea that like very concentrated grace equals fire. Like too much grace gives you the will of the flame, I guess. Kind of like how tarot cards, the fire cards, the fire suit, also known as wands, is the suit of inspiration and will. Oh, we're at Farumazula now. I was wondering how we get over here. You don't have to show the scale to me. I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna be unsettled. Looks like there's like a platform to the left over there. Okay, I'm not gonna question how we got over here, but we sure are over here now. So we've been over here. I think we were over here particularly, or something. We got teleported over here by one of the belfry things. Also, there's just dragons on the map. Yeah, there's just dragons. This is very reminiscent of the Dark Souls 3 Dragon Peak, Airy Peak. Actually, I suppose it's similar to the Dark Souls 2 Dragon area as well. Okay. Elden Ring. Oh, Elden Ring. Why is it always so lonely? It wasn't lonely. We had my best friend Alexander there, okay? Time for Overcast. No one's ever used Overcast in a message until that point. Are you ready? So to speak, good luck. The path of messages. Why is it always death? What you got? Oh. Okay, I guess. Sure, why not? Just in case you couldn't figure out where to go, they threw an item down here. That's also probably why that item was up there, just to like reinforce the idea, like, yeah, walk to the end of the bridge, you dummy. This area is cool. Like I said, I was wondering how we were going to get over here, considering it was so high up in the sky. Also, this also would be like the ruins that fell from the sky onto various areas of Limgrave and whatnot, leaving sanctuary stones and whatnot. Clear sky? I don't know about that one. Crumbling Farumazula. I don't understand these dog messages. Like, I get when they're pointing at a turtle. That makes sense. Let's switch up the weapons back to the turtle shield and whatever else. I want to read this shield lore again. Tricksome shield made from white stone depicting a malformed one-eyed god. The barrel of a firearm pokes through. Once worshipped by the giants, this evil deity is believed to have been slain by Queen America. So were all the fire giants had a third eye in their chest, or what's going on with that? That's my question. Also, I just noticed at the end of this hammer it has the Elden Ring, the runes in the center of it. Probably don't want to jump into the tornado, is my assumption. So we have taken out a few of these Farum Azulites. What if I throw a boulder at this one? I missed, is what? He didn't even acknowledge me. Acknowledge me! Kabam! Alright. What about you? You're coming up next? I ain't scared. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, I'm a little scared. It seems these guys have infinite combos. That's not necessarily true, but let's do this. That's one way to take him out. I like this new boulder skill. I am a fan. Let's just jump down. What's the worst that can happen? We die a horrible death? We didn't even have to change our trinkets or anything for that guy. Are you alive? You are alive. I can definitely understand why people would struggle with that fire giant fight. Couldn't be me though. Rare piece of stone fragment found near place of ruins that fall from the sky. Old Fang. It feeds and strengthens the light as it shines. So I wonder if this was considered like a holy place. I don't quite understand why falling into the forge there would teleport you up here. It doesn't really, you know, add up to me. It doesn't pass the sniff test, but whatever. At least our hammer seems to be doing some work. That's nice. What if we switch back to the fire hammer? Might as well. These guys don't seem particularly aligned with fire. I'm gonna say no to that one. Got a stake of America here, which was gonna... My next sentence is gonna be, so that surely means there's a site of grace, right? Indeed. We found some lost grace. What are these? Like, legitimately, what would these be? Like gravestones? Got some statues in the wall. Like mother and child, emperor with a wand. We also have another king here with a child on him. Interesting. Why is it bloodstained? That person touched grace and then died. Are people like PvPing in here? Like, that doesn't make sense. I hope we find Alexander again. Yeah, he's not on the map. Oh, so we can't teleport. Which I guess makes some sense. So we've seen some of this architecture in Caelid with the beast's bones in the actual ground, or rather in the structure, the walls. There was a message about a dragon, which is concerning. Can we horse? No, we cannot. Praise the message. They don't want us going this way? Of course not. I'm a little unsettled by how open and stormy it is over here. Hopefully the audio values are pretty good. A lot of background noise here. Hello. Are you here to greet me? Are you the welcoming committee? This dragon's almost like the dragon of the DLC. The one before Bale. This seems like a bad spot to fight a dragon, I'll be honest. I stub your toe. Ow. He tried to bite me. It's cool how the wings like legitimately look like stone. I smash your kneecaps. Uh-oh, we're being buffeted. That did no damage. Quite literally did no damage. Okay, I missed. I stub your toe. You know, probably should have sat down at that bonfire, in hindsight. We don't need it. Although it would help if we actually hit the dragon with our attacks. I'm surprised I haven't got a stagger off yet. I suppose I'm not attacking it that quickly. And I'm not attacking its head either. I'm going with my Monster Hunter sensibilities. There, now we attacked its head. Although it didn't seem like it did more damage. It did not. Just get out of there when it's buffeting its wings. We're doing okay. This is a long fight, but we're doing okay. Oh, I actually hit it the second time. Yeah. Use your fire breath. That hurt. That hurt a little. Maybe I should have went for a greed swing in there. Beautiful. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Beautiful. That means we might get more up here. I guess we could have probably just ran by him as well. I wouldn't have called that a weak foe. I guess it didn't do too much damage, but it had a lot of HP. Maybe it's strong against fire. With that in mind, maybe we'll switch it up a little. I want to use this weapon, but at the same time, it's clearly a downgrade. We'll go back to the Holy Hammer. The only reason why I don't like the Holy Hammer is because you kind of have to buff it to make it the best that it could be. Also, I guess we could be using some Dragon Wound Grease. That would probably help a lot. Smithing Stone 8. Yeah, you probably could have just ran by that dragon, eh? I did not expect the checkpoint. Check out the map real quick. Just having a look-see. This is with that platform that I mentioned earlier during the cutscene. That guy's got a shield. Oh, it does see, or it did see us. So it seems like these creatures have existed here for long enough that they have been buried, or rather, not buried, but honored in such a way that they have their gold coins. I sneak attack. Oh yeah, love to see that. So it seems like these creatures are of the civilization up here. Like perhaps they predate the Golden Order of America. I'm hoping we'll find a bell bearing up here for smithing stone 7s and 8s maybe. I understand if okay. I was gonna do that anyway, but I appreciate the message reinforcing my idea. So there's a couple ways we could go here. Looks like we can go on that roof, or we can go down here. Again, probably should have sat down. But we already killed 2 dudes, therefore we cannot sit down now. I don't want to kill them again. Even though they were pretty easy. You didn't hear nothing. Must have just been the wind. Weren't nothing. I'm doing a stealth mission up here. Been watching a Let's Play of Metal Gear Solid, which is encouraging this. Is this guy gonna turn around? The answer is no. All of that just to bash him in the face. Lightning grease bolt times 14. What's over here? Just an alternate path. Can I cast any spells? I can do the Beast Claw. I was gonna say, I kind of feel like these guys would be strong against beasts. Oh, ow, ow. I did not expect that. I thought for sure this one up there was going to attack us. A lot of these Azulites. I don't know what else to call them. Until they drop a weapon, I legit don't know. Kabam! Unlike the stealth game Hitman. Okay. You can actually do a stealth attack on stairs. Every time I play Hitman, I have to remember that if you attack someone on the stairs, it's never stealth. Just cause how the game is programmed, I guess. So again, we could go on the roof up here. First off, Grace. Ooh, there's an elevator over there. I like the design of this area. It's giving us plenty of opportunity to explore, to make our own mistakes. Oh, rude, man. You don't even see me. What if I just run away? What if I bravely run away? There's that item we picked up earlier, the golden rune. Got some more Azulites up here. A Pharamite, maybe? Yeah, these pillars were found in Caelid. Particularly, we actually seen them in this episode because they're at Garank. Got some patrols here. Don't mind the giant hammer you see peeking up behind this this casket. Is it still a casket if it's open? Oh, what the heck? Rude. Oh, they dropped an item. Oh, okay. Just the sanctuary stone. Okay. Not sure how you're seeing me, but I guess they do have eyes on the side of their head because they're beast-like. Okay, I need you to stop summoning lightning on me. Jeez, man. I worry that we're gonna get over there and even more lightning is gonna be summoned upon us. Also, it doesn't seem like we want to drop down. Okay, well, at least it stopped shooting the lightning. We creep. We continue our stealth mission. Okay, we can drop down right there, of course. This guy's got a shield, so he goes first. Alright, the ones... I don't know if it's just because he's hanging out in the light source, but it seems like they have brighter fur when they're casters. What is this? Somber smithing stone, great grave glovewort. I guess that makes sense. This is a bit of a mausoleum of sorts. There's this item over here. Smithing 6. There's at least 3 down here. I kind of just want to take out the caster first if we can. I'm surprised you survived that. You really just watched that happen? Maybe they're like actual dogs, actual canines, in that their eyesight ain't the best. Though you'd think he'd smell the blood. It's kind of funny that I'm like 1 HP short from taking them out in 1 hit. Ancient Dragon Prayer Book. I wonder if that... It seems like it's an item from Dark Souls 3. It might quite literally be. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear and Lightning Strike. Prayer Book of the Capital's Ancient Dragon Cult. Lost tome that never reached the lands between. Contains red lightning. We should probably give those to the turtle. The turtle pope. We have a bunch of spell books we should give to someone. See some blood stains. Ooh, got some frame drops. There is a site of grace right there. Nice attempt. As long as they can't get their combos off, these guys are pretty easy. So there are trees up here, and if this area predates the Erdtree, then that might ruin my my theory, my grand conspiracy theory. Ooh, Somberstone Miners Bell number 4. 7 and 8s. We love to see it. So there definitely is going to be another smithing stone bell that we need. Got some verticality going. Definitely touch some grace. We're not gonna sit though because I'm a dummy. So this is probably the way to go, I have to imagine. What is this called? Tempest Facing Balcony. Let's go back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed to see trees up here. It just... because I'm assuming this area is older than the Golden Order, but I can't confirm that, I guess. Oh. We've seen these creatures before at, they spit death blight. We've seen them in Altus Plateau, particularly at this Erdtree right here. That's interesting. It do be Elden Ring. We are playing Elden Ring. So yes, this is where we got warped to before. Faux show. I recognize that layout of platforms. Ooh, there's an item over here. What does this say? First off, right. Hero's Rune number 2. Alright, let's go down. Fast elevator. I want to go home. Another dragon over there, eh? It does look like we can walk back up this way if we go over there. That's a tricky proposition though. Death ahead, therefore try dashing through. Ah yes, all the death blight creatures here. I mean, if it is a dragon... Oh. Hey, how you doing? I was better until I saw you, I'll definitely admit. Oh, you got some HP. Get me out, get me out. See ya. That's one way of getting out. Okay. Let's use one of these. Is it immunity? No. I thought one of these was good for death blight, but maybe that's not the case. We'll put on that. Is it robustness? What am I looking for? No, that's frost and blood loss. That's various poisons. And I don't think it's focus, because focus is a sleepy time. Oh well, let's go back down. I suppose we have a trinket that does what I'm looking for. He drops sacrificial twigs, that's interesting. If this is a dragon over here, let's swap this out for dragon wound grease. What am I doing? What am I looking? I'm losing my mind. Can we make more of these? We can. Yeah, let's just use some dragon wound grease, shall we? I do see blood stains. And we can't use our horsey. I really hope this dragon doesn't spawn as we're platforming here. You know how I said that last place was like, oh, this is a bad spot to fight a dragon. This is worse. I don't know if you need me to say that, but this is definitely a bad spot to fight a dragon. I almost just died. Also, we only have 3 flasks left, so we better make them worth it. Whew. I almost flew off the edge. I missed. I missed! Oh boy. That was a clutch heal from the message, I guess. You know, in hindsight, this is probably not the best decision I made, fighting the dragon up here. With only like 5 Estus. I tried to put the grease on. That was a bad idea. I'll say it. I'm like canceling my animation with rolls. I don't know if that's a good idea. I need you to not. Okay, I was gonna say, if you're using fire breath right now, that would have been bad. What was this? A smithing 8. And the dragon didn't even drop anything? Like, I would have been content with a dragon heart. Yeah, for real. This is a big old waste of time and effort. And I'm dead. All that just to die right there? Are you kidding me? Well, at least it's dead. I'm assuming the dragon will not come back. Although, I guess if we want those souls, we gotta do the platforming again. And also, we're at, we're back over here. What if we just die right here? What if we just did that? Yep. We could have died right there if they did a double cast. It for sure would have got us. Where's the caster? It's got to be up above then. Okay, so maybe that caster starts up there. But for some reason it fell down. I don't think this weapon is what we want to be using here. That said, I don't really know what we would be using instead. Let's try these. Gotta remember we're R1ing. Also, I guess this doesn't really work with what we're looking for. Vitality is the stat we're looking for. Do we really want to go for these souls? I mean, I feel silly and dumb. We might as well. I almost died right there. It seems like you lose your speed after a jump. That's what killed me. This last jump's actually going to be the scary one. What is this? Okay, we made it. All that for 200,000. That's one level. You know we need that. Unfortunately, that first Deathblight dude's going to be alive again. There he is. This does seem to be doing more damage. I mean, these trees also are kind of dying as well. Although they're like... They got chunks of stone growing out of them. Are these different types of trees from the Erdtree? Because that dragon magic book implied that this area is not really part of the lands between. I don't know. Really? Some Fulgur Bloom? Got a big old ladder. Should probably end this video soon. Surely we're not too far from another site of grace, right? It seems like you can just kind of skip most of these enemies. Oh, there's a big boy over there. Can we get back up? It looks like we can get back up if we go down here. In fact, this is a whole like alternate path we could use. That's pretty good. Now you may ask yourself, where are you going? And that's also what I'm asking myself. But we're going. Don't say. That person got death blighted. Is there two? No, it's just the one. You're not allowed to turn like that. Okay? And also, you're not allowed to spew any death. I refuse. Gravelstone? Gravelstone! That's fine, I guess. Although, not really, because if I wanted the better version of Gravelstone, I would just go to the DLC. The DLC really seems to affect the power scaling a little bit. I was much more concerned about the fire giant fight than I needed to be. My buddy did mention to me that because the DLC is so unrelenting at times, that there's a good chance most of the rest of the base game will not be giving me an issue, and I fear he is correct, because I'll be honest, a lot of the base game did not give me issue. But also, I acknowledge I've been over-leveled since Liurnia. I think because I went underground early or something, and also because I was killing basically literally everything I saw. It sort of leveled me up more than a lot of other people would be, I feel like. Let's throw a stone at this dude. That man's death blighting the tree. The trees. Oh, that one actually hit me. Rude dude with tood. I missed one of my swords. So like, I acknowledge we don't have to go back up here and kill these dudes, but what if there's items? What if there's more gravel stones? Actually, it turns out this is the way to go if we wanted to continue. That's kind of interesting. There's a dog right there. And also that ladder. This dog's alive? Fortunately, it seems like we can take out these dudes pretty easily, so. We only need one jump attack and then 2 combos. As long as you don't get swarmed by them, they're kind of are pretty easy to deal with. This man's just spewing all over that item. I don't think I want to pick up that item, but I'm still going to. Turns out if you spew on an item long enough with Deathblight, it turns into a Somber Smithing 9. That's my lore. There do be a ladder, I acknowledge. I have to imagine the ladder is a way to go. Way to go! Let's see if we can get a better look at the ladder from over here. Random dog. I guess even the people of Farum Azula had pets. Oh, actually kind of looks like a bit of a dead end up there. I just don't want to climb a ladder for 20 minutes just to find out it's a whole place. Ooh, I gotta stretch after this video. Looks like we can go down these rocks if we really want to. I don't know if you could tell in my voice, I don't think I really want to. A singular item here. Look at this man sneaking up. See ya. We're getting some good stones here. This is stupid. Let's do it. It's actually not that hard of a platforming section at all. Almost overshot it. Okay, we're back down here. Surely there's something in the gazebo up ahead, right? Let's throw another stone. I just don't want to aggro the big boy. Even though I don't like these guys with the range attacks. It's interesting that these dudes are up here, but also at that one Erdtree. It's bad. How should we do this? Oh, so much for stealth. So we have fought one of these at that Erdtree I mentioned before. Oh, he just tried to grab me. Twice. He just tried to grab me twice. Am I dead? I'm so glad we're not taking Deathblight here. Get me out! The animations kind of remind me of like a petulant toddler, you know? Oh, I was out of stam apparently. Or at least it seemed that way. Like, look at them stomping their feet like, I don't wanna die to the dude with the swords. Oh, I'm dead. And by dead, I mean grabbed. Get me out. No scream. I don't like that message said try stealth, and then it just got up and was like, nah. That man was holding poop. All that for some poop? Again, this video is getting a little long. We better find a decent spot to stop soon. Glovewort picker bell number 3. We don't even need these. 7, 8, 9. It's not bad though, I guess. There was nothing over here, right? Was this all just a dead end? It appears this was all just a dead end. Well, like we did get a good item theoretically in that bell bearing. A little underwhelming though. More than a little underwhelming. We slayed a lot of dudes and didn't get much for it. I'm still intrigued by the idea that these trees have like stone sections. Like that's not bark. Something ahead. Well, it's a bit unfortunate. I guess I wasn't really expecting a full path of another option to go, but we're a little low on Estus. Dang, this area is quite guarded. Oh, we one-shot these dudes with Radon's swords. That's good to know. Oh, once again, turning that corner gave me some lag. Okay, well, we're gonna sit down here and call this a video. We could level up, but I don't really care one way or the other, so that means let's do it. Whatever, who cares? Put another point in Dex. Don't tell anybody I did that. Alright, well, we still have a ways to go in exploring Farum Azula. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button. Oh, you can see the forge up ahead. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. But yes, click that like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks.